Hello brothers, my name is the Dwarf Bass and today I am excited to talk to you guys about a small little update that is coming just before Season 10 releases. So, this update I believe, and many of you will believe, is a long time coming for this particular card that I'll be talking about. So, anyways, let's just get into this. I'm going to give a little bit of background for the reasoning why this change happens. So let's just get into that. So, whenever Supercell is making a new card, or they're thinking about making a new card, they're trying to think, what's going to be unique to this game? Something that's not in this game. We need this, and a really good way to do that is to think about abilities, different abilities, and healing has always been on Supercell's radar ever since, Clash Royale came into existence in 2016. And so, they were really careful with adding a healing effect into Clash Royale because the healer, in Clash of Clans could never be in this game. I mean, she would be way too overpowered to be in the game, and I give Supercell props for that because we're not going to do that. But anyways, so they actually ended up bringing in the heal spell. Surprisingly, they brought in the heal spell in 2017, and so whenever they brought in the heal spell, people were like, "Oh no, this is going to be a very overpowered card. I'm not sure what to do about it." But actually, the heal spell ended up not being very overpowered. It was actually kind of balanced. And the way that Supercell did this was they basically made the heal spell the opposite of poison. And so how poison works, it damages troops over time, and and it does ticks of damage. The heal spell healed troops over time, and it would it would do the healing in ticks. And so it was a nice little balance, and I agreed with it. I felt like that was a good way to bring in the heal spell into Clash Royale. But of course, the community did not like the heal spell, and the reason why they did not like the heal spell is because it didn't heal enough health. Honestly, this card, and I would agree, it did not heal enough, and it just didn't have that power that everybody was wanting it to have. So, to try to bring this card back into the meta, I don't even know if the card was ever in the meta, but to try to bring it into the meta, at least, Supercell did lower the cost of the card down to 1 elixir. And so it was the first spell in the game that was actually 1 elixir. And so I felt like that was a pretty good balance because originally it costed 3 elixir, and for what it did, that was no value. There was no value in that. And so bringing it down to 1 elixir, I felt like it was a pretty good balance. Although I never used the heal spell just because I couldn't really fit it in a deck, and I didn't feel like putting in that heal spell for another spell that could be more beneficial. And so I feel like the community also felt that way as well. And the card, honestly, it's always stayed below a 1% usage rate. It was consistently there, and it was very sad for the heal spell. But recently there had been talks, rumors, whatever you want to say, that Supercell was actually going to remove the heal spell from the game. There were a lot of people saying that they were going to remove it. Some people were saying that it was going to be replaced by a new card of some sort, but people didn't know. We just could only speculate. But March 31st into April 1st of 2020, the heal spell was removed from the game. Heal spell is no more. It is gone. But the card that took its place is a lovely little spirit, and that spirit is called the Heal Spirit. So now I'm going to explain the Heal Spirit, in its entirety, what it does. So the Heal Spirit, it works just like the other two spirits that are in the game, the Ice Spirit and the Fire Spirits. They're kind of like a kamikaze troop. They jump on the troop and they instantly die, but they leave an effect. The Fire Spirits are basically a 2-elixir fireball, is how I would best explain them. But in the Ice Spirit, it leaves a freezing effect, and that freezing effect can affect multiple troops. Granted, its splash damage hits those troops. And so the Fire Spirits don't have as much health as the Ice Spirit. The Ice Spirit can tank 3 hits from a tower. The Fire Spirits can tank 2. And so, it's whenever this card was released, people went wild about this card because, first of all, there has not been a Spirit card added since 2017, I'm pretty sure. It's been a really long time. And I'm glad that Supercell decided to make the Heal spell into the Heal Spirit. I think that's a really cool trade-off, for the Heal spell. Now, how the Heal Spirit works is whenever it jumps onto a troop, it will actually give off a healing aura, and that healing aura will heal troops instantly. So it doesn't work it's not like the Heal spell where it did it in ticks. It actually heals instant health. And that's what people were complaining about the Heal spell. It just didn't heal in enough time. It just didn't have that power. And so the Heal Spirit, it has all the power that it needs to just jump right onto a troop, deal with a little bit of damage to that troop, whichever troop it lands on, and give this healing effect. And so that is really, really cool, and I think it's a very unique way to, sign off the Heal spell and to bring in the Heal Spirit. So, I hope that you guys do enjoy the Heal Spirit, and I hope that you guys can fit it into decks. I've played around with it in cycle decks. I'm not really good with cycle decks, so obviously that wasn't working out for me, but I have found a lot of success in this particular deck, in a Royal Giant deck. And honestly, the best way I can figure the best way I can do this or play the Heal Spirit is I can throw in the Heal Spirit in a giant death ball, and all those troops will get healed when the Heal Spirit lands onto a troop, and it is awesome. So it really helps like in a death ball situation. So I kind of use it like a clone spell almost. So here you go. Heal spell, use it around like with a Hog Rider in like a cycle deck. It'll damage the Spear Goblins and it will heal the Hog Rider when it lands onto a troop. And so it can also help in a Goblin gang. It tanks 3 hits from the tower, so it has the same exact health as a Ice Spirit. So that's really going to help in those times whenever you need to get those like goblins to the tower. So that's really cool. So also the Heal Spirit, this is the stats for level 10. It has 210 health at level 10, but at level 9, so tournament standard, it has 191 health at tournament standard. So exact same health as an Ice Spirit. Now, on the release notes that Supercell dropped, they have this chart that has the healing number and the damage number on it, so I will talk about that as well. So at level 9, the healing effect heals 366 health, and its damage is 91. So that's at tournament standard. At max level, level 13, the healing effect is 532 health, and the damage is 132. So I feel like this was a really good trade-off. Like I've been saying, it's a really good trade-off from the Heal spell to the Heal Spirit. And let's read the description here. A mischievous spirit that leaps at enemies, dealing damage and leaving behind a powerful healing effect that restores hit points to friendly troops. And of course, we have to give homage to the Heal spell. So, I agree with Supercell here. We hardly didn't use it, but hey, we got a Heal Spirit out of it, and I really do like this card, and I hope that you guys also enjoy the heal spirit and can use it in decks that you guys create. So if you guys need a clan, definitely come on by Fisticuffs. We have 6 openings. So, 8 openings actually. Whoops. We have 8 openings. So if you guys want to come on by, we do like, casual war. We sit and chat. We share replays and donate often. So if that sounds like a perfect clan for you, come on by Fisticuffs and just hopefully you guys can get in. Now, of course, I want to address 2 more things before I leave. I've been getting a lot of comments recently on my videos, and I just want to say I want to thank you guys for interacting with me and interacting with others on the videos. That is really cool, and it really does help out a lot. And also, I have decided to make a social media account for this channel. I've made 2 on Instagram and Snapchat. So you can look at the bottom left corner of the video border, and you can actually see the link there for the social media. So definitely type that in if you want to in Instagram or Snapchat and follow me. And basically what I'm going to do on there is I'm going to probably give like a little bit of insight maybe into my life, do behind the scenes stuff and whatnot. So I'll just be posting, kind of various things on there. So if you're into that, then you want to stay connected with me more, then definitely go check me out on Instagram and Snapchat. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate all the views, and if you guys want to, slap that like button, comment down below, tell me how your day was, and of course, go subscribe to PewDiePie. PewDiePie is a wonderful creator, and I love him so much. And I am the Dwarf Bass, and I will see you guys next time on another Clash Royale video.